What? MovieSquat.
Starting it up. Starting to doing
MovieSquat.
it. Okay. All right. So, actually, I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
You'll see.
Oh, great. So I guess I'll sit here with some filler. Some filler time. Get some filler time? Great. Oh, really? This is what we needed? This is what you needed. Everybody, Ken has gone and gotten a skull. You know, you know what that means?
Someone knows what that means.
That means we're doing some scary, dare things. Oh, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Part 2.
Okay.
This one with Dennis Hopper.
This had Dennis Hopper in it?
This had Dennis Hopper in it. Yeah, he played Lefty.
Lefty, huh?
Lefty
All right,
goes ahead and
tell me about Texas Chainsaw
solves
Massacre
the
2.
crime.
So,
Couple peeps.
uh-huh.
Sequel to the first.
Obviously.
Not the same dude playing Leatherface, but some other guy.
Leatherface was in it, though.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, with his whole family and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, we have his whole entire family. So we have a couple guys named Buzz and Rick in the beginning of the movie.
Buzzy Rick, got
get
it.
killed by Leatherface.
Yeah.
All right. Buzz gets his head chopped off because they're in the back of the car. Okay. Let me set the stage. They're driving in a car. They're talking to a radio lady named Stretch. Leatherface ends up being in the car, kills Buzz by cutting off part of his head. Car crashes, kills Rick.
Okay.
Right. So now what happens is Lefty comes in, Dennis Hopper.
And Lefty is what, a cop?
He's a lieutenant.
Interesting.
Lefty and right. Dennis Hopper, former Texas Ranger.
Oh.
So baseball
hey.
players apparently are really good detectives.
Yeah, well, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
So years ago, his family was killed by Leatherface or something like that.
Lefties?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's been searching for this guy for years.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's finally got this.
What
He listens to the tape. Lefty plays the tape for him and everything like that. And he goes to investigate the murders of these guys.
Okay, what year? Sorry.
Oh, what year was this bad boy?
Yeah.
This bad boy was 1986.
So we're looking at a mid-40s Dennis Hopper? At this point?
Just about.
Yeah?
Yeah, just about.
Early 40s, maybe?
Early 40s.
Okay,
Would you like an exact age?
No, I just want you to keep going with this because, yeah, let's just keep going.
Why? You're going to get an exact age. He was born in 1936.
And this is 86.
So 50.
Wow, wait, what?
Right?
Wow, okay.
50 years old. Which is fine.
In the 50s and the 80s.
Too old to be a baseball player. Perfect age to be a lieutenant detective.
Former Texas Ranger, yeah. Go ahead.
Anyway, end of the movie. People die.
Yeah, I imagine a lot of people died. Does
Dennis
Lefty
Hopper's
die?
one of them.
Oh, he does die.
Lefty dies
Okay.
by a grenade.
So the family wins again. Leatherface wins again.
Yeah, Stretch is still there though. The radio personality.
Okay.
She's like wielding the chainsaw at the end and everything like that.
Oh, so she lives and becomes Leatherface's bride or something.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah, there's a guy named Chop Top who attacks with the chainsaw and at the end of the movie and everything like that. But that's the way this is.
Okay.
I'm not going to go too much into this.
No, you don't need to.
If you like the Texas Chainsaw Massacres, you like the Chainsaw Massacres. Lefty is there, helps solve the crime. Little thing for you is Tom Savini did the effects.
Oh, okay.
Special effects for it.
Yeah.
Of Friday the 13th and Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead.
That was his deal. Yeah, man. That was his deal.
Oh, gosh. Great makeup artist.
Yeah. He's still going, I think, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course he is, yeah. All right, you want mine?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Feast your eyes. Say it.
Every time.
Just say
It's
it.
Rick Schroeder and Brad Pitt starring in Across the Tracks.
Yep.
Is this tracks as in train tracks, or is this tracks as in track and field?
I'm going to go ahead and tell you both.
Both?
All right.
Wow.
Here's a story of a lovely lady. Okay.
Keep going.
No, I couldn't think of the rest of the words of the song.
Yeah.
So Brad Pitt plays a character named Joe. He has a brother named Billy.
All right.
Joe is an all-star track athlete at his high school. Mm-hmm. Okay, on track to winning a scholarship if they win the big meet or whatever.
I'm tracking.
Billy is a little bit younger, also in high school. He just gets out, beginning of the movie, he gets out of reform school because he's a little bit of a delinquent. Went into reform school, he tried to do a car theft. And he gets out and gets sent to another high school. Now, Billy is trying to go on the straight and narrow. He's trying to become, Rick Schroeder's Billy. He's trying to become straight and narrow, and you know, some of his old gang members are trying to get him to go back to being a bad guy, you know, this and that. And he ends up, so his brother and him don't get along, and, you know, but they're trying to, like, have a relationship. And he says to him, listen, why don't you try joining the track team? So Billy says, okay, can I try out for the track team? The coach at his school says, okay, sure, you can try out. He almost beats his brother's record I'm not even going to give you, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Thing is, they're both really good at running.
Perfect. They can run away from a chainsaw.
Hold on, let me finish the story, because you don't know where then the story's going to go.
Oh, did they both die?
Hold on.
Oh,
yes, they both died in this movie. They both go. Because they're in competing schools. They compete against each other in the big meet.
Yeah.
Billy, Rick Schroeder, is actually faster than his brother Brad Pitt, who plays Joe, who's the all-star. Ends up holding back at the end of the race, at the very last race, and lets his brother win, become like the track star, and then get the scholarship and everything like that. But they bond throughout the whole rest of the movie because of the running and stuff, and you know, so yeah, so that's basically it. So happy ending with that. They're brothers. Billy lets his older brother win and stuff. So what I thought was cool about this movie was wherever we go, it can obviously be like a continuation or
Wait,
something.
are they dead?
No, they're not dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was a joke.
Gotcha.
That was a goof on my part.
That
was a goof on my part. It was all part of the bit. So you have two brothers. They're both really fast at running. What do they do? What do we do?
Well, the obvious thing, they're going to run away from somebody with a chainsaw. They have to.
Can we change it? Can it not be a chainsaw? Can it be a weed whacker? Can it be?
It can absolutely.
Well, hold on. Can it also be?
What town are they from?
Sorry, doesn't it? I don't actually know. I have to cough so badly right now. I'm very sorry if I end up doing it. I'm trying to hold it in. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There. Hey, can I give you a little tip? Look, I'm sorry.
Cut it out. Just time code. Like 9:25. Just cut this whole thing out. You're killing me.
Dude, dust just got right in there, dude. I was perfectly fine.
Just scoop it out. You're right. I can scoop it out.
No, I'm not touching that. That's gross. There's spiders in there.
Just go for it.
Stop.
It's perfectly good.
Stop.
Liquid.
Don't talk to me right now. Hold on.
Oh, man.
All right, we're coming back in at 10, okay? Here we go. Here's something for you. This might help out. His brother, so Joe gets his little brother Billy a nice pair of
trousers.
Racing shoes, like running shoes. He was running in a pair of high top Chucks. So that's not good.
Not very good.
As a special
shoes.
gift, he gets him a special pair of track shoes. So just throwing that out there.
I can just imagine how fast he is with the track shoes.
Yeah, well,
as
listen.
opposed to the Chucks.
Right. I mentioned a weed whacker, but what the hedge trimmers that have like the big teeth? It's that long thing.
Yeah.
It's just
kind of like a chainsaw, but
kind of like a chainsaw, like a weak ass chainsaw.
Yeah. Not one of those. Those are usually corded. I want to say they're usually corded.
Why can't he? Yes.
Okay, so there you go. Limited.
Chases him with.
There's a stipulation in murdering people. They need to be within the hedges.
Who is this murdering him now? Who is this? Is it actually Leatherface, or is it like can it be a copycat of Leatherface? Can it be like a knockoff Leatherface?
Yeah, let's do like Roy from Friday the 13th Part 5.
Yeah.
It's not Jason. It's somebody who wants to.
It's somebody who's emulating.
Yes.
Leatherface.
Yeah. Somebody named like Carl.
And can it just be? It's Carl. Yes. Now, can Billy and Joe? It's years later. they're they're mid
He probably.
the mid 30s now. Can they have like a house together?
How about Billy decides, you know what? Call me Bill or Will.
Well, I mean, Ricky Schroeder he is Rick Schroeder in this,
Right.
So
Will. We're going Will.
Will. Oh,
Will.
God.
Yeah.
Okay. Joe and
Will
Will.
and Joey.
Call me Joseph.
No, now he's going with the Joey.
Oh, so he's Joey
He took it. Yeah.
and he's Will.
Yeah.
Let me
They
ask
never
you a
had the
question.
same-
Can I ask you a
same-
question?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Are we getting Brad Pitt and Rick Schroeder back? Or is it going to be the Dumb and Dumber prequel where you get two people that semi look like them and they're playing them?
No, this is going to be like the Dukes of Hazzard. Coy and Vance. It's going to be the cousins. It's going to be their cousins.
Oh.
So one blonde, one like dirty blonde.
Okay. So it's not Billy.
No.
It's not Will and Joe.
No,
so it's going to be.
not going to be.
All right.
It's going to be like.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, we're just.
It's like Jack and Rudy.
And it's not Leatherface, so it's really
Jack and Rudy.
Jack and Rudy. Jack, Rudy, and Carl.
That's it. Well, Carl's the.
All right, so these
Carl's
two
the bad
cousins, they live together. Can we have them live together? And their neighbor is Carl, and he tries to kill them all the time with a stupid hedge trimmer.
You're never going to hit me. You're never going to get this far. And then like they egg him on and stuff, and he can only get so far.
So you can have a scene.
Then he discovers an extension cord.
Yeah.
Like a wreath.
Well, how about this?
An extension cord wreath, just everything wrapped around it.
Need an extension
all
cord to take on
intertwined.
his wreath
Yeah.
of cords. What if at some point he discovers battery power, and he has a battery pack on him, and he plugs it into the battery pack like a cameraman.
A gas generator that he has to drag around with him. Like on wheels, that's squeaky wheel.
Yeah.
It's like barely moving and stuff.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
stuck in the mud.
Somebody
was watering the lawn next door,
Yeah.
and he wasn't counting on that. One of those little 3-pronged sprinklers that just spin.
Oh, yeah,
and creep across the lawn.
Yeah.
It's amazing, isn't it? Those things are amazing. So that's gonna happen, and then he's gonna go there, and he's gonna be like pulling the generator, and with one hand, and he's got the hedge trimmer in the other, and
I like it. Yeah.
he gets stuck in the mud. So it's like, oh no, can he get away? And all this stuff.
What about? Can there be a scene like he's about to get Rudy, and so Rudy's up against the house, like the side of the house, and he goes at him with the hedge trimmer, and it just makes it, and it just right in his chest, and it just kind of like cuts a little.
It gets caught in the chest hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just no blood. Didn't break
It
skin.
just pulls it out like a
but
waxing.
He's pushing it. He's
Like a
trying
very
to.
precise waxing.
Yeah. It's like barely touching him, and it's just you got my chest hair, Carl. What the hell?
Yeah.
What the heck, man? And he's just like all mad. And then
is Carl wearing a mask?
can he be wearing like an 80s children's Halloween He-Man mask or something where it's like you throw back to cutting your tongue open on that thing? His tongue is always bleeding.
Yeah.
His tongue, that's how they know it's him. Like they couldn't tell it was a guy.
Well, they didn't know who this guy was.
Yeah.
And then he shows up one time. He says, Can I borrow a stick of butter? Can I borrow a pat of butter? Can I borrow a pat of butter? And he comes to the thing, and they look at him, and he's like,
Carl, your tongue is
your tongue's bleeding.
your tongue has a cut on it.
Yeah, and he's sitting there, and he's like, oh, I'm
And then it just
sending out-
cuts. Smash cuts to all just the little tongue sticking out, the little tip of the tongue sticking out.
But he's quick. Carl's quick to think about it, and he actually thinks about it and says, either, I've been licking envelopes all day.
Yeah,
sending
my
out,
tongue
like,
is
birthday invitations.
Yeah.
She almost got caught, and then they're like, oh, that's believable.
And then
Okay.
Rudy and what was the other guy's name?
Jack.
Rudy and Jack are like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
we didn't get an invitation. It's in.
They talk about that later on. They
It's
say, isn't
in
that
the mail."
weird that he said he was sending out invitations all day and we didn't get one? Never mind the fact that it was that day.
So, but
Or if he says it like a couple days ago, this thing keeps coming open. Like last week I was sending out invitations, and that's when they put it together and they say, hey, listen, you said this was how long ago? Or they think about it after he leaves and says like, get out of my house, and he kicks him down like the stoop.
2 steps of the 3 steps of the stoop. Yeah.
He kicks him down, and that's what starts to really agitate him.
Okay.
Agitate Carl. That's where he comes back and gets revenge and everything like that, because he kicks him down, and Jack's like, what are you doing, Rudy? And he comes in, and they're talking. And he's like, listen, don't you think it's a little strange that he was licking envelopes last week, and we never got an invite?
We've known him for 3 years.
Yeah, exactly.
We've known him for so long.
He was our landlord.
Yeah.
For like one of those years.
Until he sold the place.
Yeah.
Hold on. This is a dark comedy, right? Like, so, like, Carl's killing neighbors, right? And, like, at one point, it's a Saturday.
Whoa. Comedy.
Dark comedy. It's a horror comedy.
This isn't funny.
Well, hold on, because, like, what about, like,
This is
No, hold on now.
serious,
hold on.
man.
It's fine. Listen,
I
leave
don't break
Carl
this out. I
alone.
don't break this out for comedy.
Because he's out, and, you know, they have one of those yards where it's just separated by Carl's hedges. And Carl is using the hedge trimmers, and Jack walks by and is like, hey, Carl, what's going on? Oh, what is that? What is it? What, you got ketchup? What is that? What's on there? And he's got blood on the thing. He didn't clean it enough. And he's like, oh, no, that's, I was, there's paint in the garage fell on it. Yeah, my dang cat.
You know, and but that's the thing.
He said he didn't have a cat.
No, but Rudy says that. Who says that? He
Jack.
says that to Rudy, to Jack?
Jack was asking him.
But then Rudy says it later on. He says it to Rudy, and he says, oh, I was cutting up the cherry tree.
I was gonna, yeah.
And they say, he told you what?
Yeah.
He told you
he told me it was paint from his cat that he doesn't have.
It was a cherry tree.
Yeah.
It was cherry juice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm
caught.
saying. That's why to me it's like a
He's getting caught.
It's like a comedy almost, like a dark comedy,
hey,
man.
Chris.
You know? All right, sorry, Carl.
It's not a comedy.
All right. We got it. What's it called? What's this thing called?
Where does that take place?
I don't know. It's nowhere. It doesn't know. It's nowhere.
What's your movie called?
Across the Tracks.
Oh god.
Don't write it down now. Let's just move forward. Let's just get the title of this one.
I am.
Texas
I'm trying to
Chainsaw.
I need to visualize the titles together.
I see what you're saying. Can we call it Spring? How about we call it Spring? I feel like it's like Springfield. Can we call it Springfield?
Where do they take place?
I don't know.
Can you tell me where that takes place, please?
It doesn't.
Well, that's going to help because then
I know
like
where you're going. I know what you're getting at, but I
Hedge
don't.
Trimmer Massacre.
I don't have a. I don't have an answer for you, bro.
It's got to be on there.
He wants to get a scholarship to Stanford, Connecticut.
Why would you want it? That's like saying I want to go.
Is that Connecticut? I'm asking. Is that Connecticut? Because then that's yes. Then that's Connecticut. Across the tracks. That's it. I don't. It's all. It's the only information I have here to go on.
Where do they live? Where does it take place?
I just told you. I
need a final answer.
Connecticut.
Okay, so this is gonna be the Connecticut Hedge Trimmer Conundrum.
Wait, hold on.
Hedge Clipper?
Massacre. What's a lighter version of Massacre?
Conundrum.
No, that's a little different than a massacre.
Accident.
Come on, we can do better than this. Massacre. Incident.
Incident.
The Connecticut Hedge Trimmer Incident.
Or Hedge Clipper. Which one's better?
Oh, Hedge Clipper.
You like
no.
Hedge Clipper?
Clipper I think are the big scissors.
Oh
then.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Hedge Trimmer is that.
Yeah. If you're gonna say that if I do a Google search for Hedge Trimmer, that's gonna come up.
I'm hoping.
Hedge Trimmer.
I mean, we can both look at this at the same time and see what comes up. You know.
Yeah, we can try it. So all right. So the Connecticut. Yeah, you're exactly right. Connecticut.
Hedge. What do we got? Hedge Trimmer.
Yeah, hedge Trimmer
Incident.
And that's it. At the end of the movie, it's gonna be like he gets it and everything like that. Yeah,
the
cord pops out at the end of the movie. But after the credits, you're gonna see it, and then like oh gosh, it's gonna be. I guess it'll be Jack and Rudy, both of them.
They get it.
They get it, but it's gonna come out at the end, and it's just gonna be like barely like nothing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Like ow.
Like ow. You know, I need a Band-Aid, and that's it because it's like it's not
red.
a big deal.
It's really
red,
red.
But it's still serious.
Serious red.
Anyway.
Good.
All right.